So you're welcome back. It's time for Joy News Interactive. Time to hear what you have to say about some of the issues that we have put on our social media pages. And to do this with me is the lovely Aisha.
Hello, Aroba. It's been a double track day.
Yes.
And it's been mixed reactions. People are excited. There are others who are not because they did not get what they wanted. But you know how to join the conversation. It's on facebook.com/joynewsontv. On Twitter, it's at Joy News on TV. On WhatsApp, the number is 0266047417. So let's start with the double track system, because the much talked about double track system kick-started today with the confusion that preceded its implementation. Tell us if you now understand the green and gold categories and whether you or someone you know has encountered any challenge.
The green people are the people who are going to school today. That is Tuesday. And the people who are waiting home are the good, the good people. That means those who are going today are going to vacate on, I think, November ending. They wouldn't write examination. They will come back home, and the good people are also going at the end of November. And they are also not going to write exams. They will come back home and they will all go on January. That is when they are going to write their, I think, their examination and the semester ends.
The green is for those who are starting school this very day, this Monday. Sorry, this Tuesday, today. And the gold are the second batch or the second track. Yes, so parents and students should be aware that if you are on the green, then you are starting school this particular week. Then if you are on gold, then it means 3-4 months later, then they are also going.
The green is the first batch. They have to start on the 11th of September, which is today, and they'll be on vacation on November. Then the gold kickstarts from November. But yet the gold, their vacation period isn't out yet. For me, I think that system is just messed up. And what the government should do is to invest into the private sector, so the private sector can absorb the students. Because the students sitting home for 3 months without any education would be disastrous, and it can cause a lot of havoc. Because even them having regular education, they are struggling to, put up good academics.
Now let's check out what you've been sending on Facebook and WhatsApp.
So Matilda Edusi says, yes, I understand now. I took my sister to school today and the registration was smooth. Everything was fine. And there have been some responses to her post. Latoyama says, so after your sister attends the classes for 3 months, when does she return? And Lanteke Odate says, no answer. So clearly they're trying to give the impression that she really doesn't know. Okay, Chemical Ali says, yellow means stop, green means go, 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 and go. And Baya Jeremiah says, you're funny, pa. Brima Opong Siaka says, let's do away with politics for now. Understanding or not, the implementation of the system, I think, is very wrong in my view. Let's look at students who've been posted as day students, especially teenage girls, to new places or towns. What preparations are made for final exams? Per my understanding, we'll have more students writing the final exams than ever. I also presume the increase in teenage pregnancy. I think government should accept free compulsory education is expensive, and for that matter, with the help of patriotic citizens, should be cut down to partially free for now. When we are able to put the necessary infrastructure and equipment in place, then we can continue to make it free. Because if we don't fall back to rethink and restructure the whole process, it will be problems after problems. So Obama Pokwase says, bonsoir, I just returned from Cape Coast not long ago in my Ford expedition after going to register my 2 nephews who have all gained admission at Infansipim to pursue science. The process was smooth and I commend government for that. So,
All right, and on WhatsApp, Jeffrey from Labadi says, we don't care if it's yellow or green, they can even add red. As far as job is being created, we are cool with it. And this one is coming from, he didn't add his name. He says, a student who had his social studies paper cancelled wrote NOVDEC and had grade 2. Adding the grades together, he had 9 but was given aggregate 35 and was not even pleased. The system says he had 9 in either mathematics or English. So what happens to this child? And Walanyo Akwetia says, Ghanaians should be happy and clap for the visionary president for implementing the double track system. And Swaka, it says, I have a harmless question. When the first track vacates, where are they to keep their boxes and trunks so that the second track can get the space? All right, I think these are genuine questions that government must help provide answers to. Now, Ghanaians from all walks of life today thronged the Accra International Conference Center to pay their last respects to former UN Secretary General Kofi Annan. As we celebrate the global icon, it is obvious that everyone seems to have a Kofi Annan story. Do you have one? Share with us what impact you think the late Dr. Kofi Annan made on Ghana and the world at large.
He's such a cool figure. He did very well to be a recent hero of Africa, because the last I checked, all African heroes are late, and he was the existing African hero. I remember during our election, the last one which ended, he played a key role in restoring peace and order and unity, and such a great loss, and may he so rest in peace.
From afar, I think he was a very noble and kind, hard-working person. And the level that he reached, it showed that indeed he was a good person and very intelligent. Ghana, I remember there was misunderstanding at Kenya also, and then through his efforts there was calmness and everything. He restored some sort of discipline at Kenya. That's all I know for now.
We know him for his peacemaking. You know, I learned there were so many places there were wars and troubles, but because of, personally, you see him and you become. Personally, I think he has that gift, and we've heard about it. He went to so many places that there were no peace there. He went there with a delegation, and by the time they returned back, peace had been restored, and the world will know him for that.
It's all about his character.
And now let's get on to the issue of Reverend Opuni, who is advising pastors who give out lotto numbers to desist from the act. He's describing it as ungodly. What do you make of his concerns?
He's such a cool figure. He did very well to be a recent hero of Africa.
All right, so let's check out some comments you posted on Facebook. And
so it's in reaction to what the Reverend Father is saying about staking lotto. So Autry
giving out
lotto numbers, exactly. So Autry Kwesi Adai Mununkum says, you detest lotto, but you ask your family and all ancestors to participate in American Visa lottery. Kwesi Boating Aipa writes, it's quite unfortunate that Christianity has now become mockery. The earlier the government tries to sanitize the system, the better for us all. Rwanda has done it and we can do it as well. Pastors should now understand that the pews are now taller than the pulpit. By Jeremiah says, if those lotto numbers will give people money, what is Reverend Kwabena Opuni Frimpong's problem? Master, people need money. Service to mankind is service to God. Really? By Jeremiah.
All right, and that's how we end the interactive segment. My name is Aisha Brian.